Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of the Nerdpocalypse Podcast. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Micah.
Hey.
And Terrence.
Oh.
All right, guys, we're back. There is plenty to talk about this week, so we're going to jump right in. But make sure you go to the nerdpocalypse.com/premium, sign up for premium content, get all the regular shows in the network, but you also get full episodes of the Look Forward Political Podcast, Airing of Grievances, No Time to Bleed, which is our action movie podcast, Upstage Conversation, which is our musical review podcast, and occasionally we'll do an episode of We Watch Trash, which we have not done, I think, since the pandemic started. So look forward to all of those things. It's $5 a month or $50 for the full year. Okay, so nobody has anything for checked out this week, nothing significant. I finished Tread. It was great. That dude was insane. He was straight up insane. God told me to do it. No, he didn't.
You had me until that.
Yeah. No, but I enjoyed watching his descent into madness. Like that, like religious based madness. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. And I really liked that they rebuilt like a fake version of the dozer. Like that was kind of dope. Like I was like, this is pretty good. Like this is like a pretty good, facsimile. I enjoyed that. All right. So let's get right into it. Stupid/weird tech. I forgot to plug in because I really feel like everyone should hear this. It's, this is something. So this is called the Wonder Spray.
Shut up. Yeah.
No, but I think you kind of need to listen to, the video. So I'm going to play this and feel free to talk over it, as you hear the madness of this.
Is it a portable bidet?
You love cake. I love cake. This guy loves cake. Who doesn't love cake? So, how do you get this delicious disaster off your face? I bet you'd wipe it off with a napkin, right? Nope. Wrong choice, buddy. Shower that off with water.
Look at this guy's face. Jesus
See?
Christ.
You're feeling
I ain't
so
buying
fresh.
nothing from this dude.
So clean. Just like a baby's bottom. Now imagine your face is your butt. Just go with it. You just enjoyed that angel food experience, and now it's all over your trap. Why are you using dry toilet paper to smear that sticky, icky mess across your back alley? Harness the power of the shower. You need Wonder Spray, the world's most powerful butt shower. What's a butt shower?
Ask your question.
I'll show you.
Yes.
When people take a shit, when these people take a shit, do they not wipe themselves because it's abrasive to their sensitive buttholes? Do they just run into the shower with dingleberries hanging out their ass?
No, I think they're saying that this is a better alternative than using the abrasive paper. Is to carry around what arguably is an aerosol can filled with water to shoot it directly up your ass.
So giving yourself an enema is better?
I mean, arguably, I guess
Technically, yeah.
I
that
mean,
would be
it's
better,
cleaner.
But how do you stand up?
Thank
and
you.
just-
Thank you. This is my only question. Like, I don't have a problem with the bidet. Like, that's fine. But like, you go into like a,
toilet.
like, right, it's part of the toilet. Like, you go into the local McDonald's with this and you're like standing up, firing it up your ass. Your pants are going to be fucking wet. That's crazy. Has no one thought of that design flaw?
I want to see somebody use it.
I want to see a demonstration.
Wonder
Yeah.
Spray.
What is more
portable?
practical, this or the 3 seashells from Demolition Man?
Since I read up on what the 3 seashells, how that works, this is more practical. But I am very confused by the notion of carrying around like one of those olive oil sprayers, filling it with water, and then just firing it up your ass at like a restaurant.
When you press when they press the button, right? It's like a stream,
Well, you have many options, but yes, that's there's low, and then there's wonder is the top option.
And is that like a spray?
That's like a bidet, I guess, almost.
And again, how do you accomplish your goal? do you like, is it like if you're about to wipe your ass, but instead you just have that in your hand and just spray it up your ass?
Right,
so
but again,
all of the shit that you have on your ass just drips down onto your hand because it's water.
Right, like
it's going to get all on your hand.
I feel like you don't want to be in the way. Like that's the point of the bidet is you want a hands-free experience.
Well, that's why you wash your hands after you take a shit.
Well, white people don't wash their hands.
And then rinse your butthole off with an aerosol can.
I am very confused by it.
When you rinse your butthole, you gotta wash your hands.
These are just facts. I mean,
there's another video down here of this guy. He's like, we're gonna test the power of the Wonder Spray, and I'm using ketchup, and I'm just like,
that's not a good example.
Visual.
Yeah, that's not a good example.
I want that image in my head of,
ketchup
spraying down something
shower
red.
wall.
I haven't listened to that one, but I got to imagine the sound effect of ketchup being shot out of a bottle is probably pretty gross. So I'm going to play that right now.
We got some ketchup here. We're going to test out the Wonder Spray on this ketchup.
Don't do that.
Yep, sounds like you need.
Let's see if we can spray that off. Wonder Spray Generation 1. Here we go.
They're aware that ketchup is not the same as turds, right? They're aware of this.
And shit comes in different consistencies.
What if you have a bloody stool, Jay? Don't be
I hate you so much. I do.
This is again, I want to see an actual demonstration of it being used.
Apparently they also have a whole thing about, I guess, women can clean out their filthy vaginas while they're at the local Wendy's because they have a quote clean up your dirty peach in a few seconds.
The first thing I thought of was this is probably some sort of masturbatory aid.
I mean, probably.
How?
Like that's
women use the fucking shower attachment, right? Like that's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean for women?
Yeah, maybe for dudes too.
Maybe for dudes too, depending on the angle. If you can get it all the way up there, you can.
I am deeply amazed at how stupid this is. I'm not standing up and firing water into my ass in a public bathroom. That seems like a recipe for disaster.
So there's an image of how you use it with a human being in silhouette and showing where the Wonder Spray is. Now, it's very easy. You can use it for the back or the front, and all you have to do is place your hand, morph your hand into the toilet, into the tank.
No.
So that you can, like, how is someone supposed to do the back use image while sitting down?
You can't.
Exactly.
Like you simply cannot. Like, again, that's why a bidet is the toilet. It's a part of the system. The Japanese have figured this out.
You ever used a bidet?
I have not.
Neither have I.
It's a weird feeling.
Yeah. I would imagine it is.
I can imagine.
It's not something that I was used to.
Surprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like at the same time, like it's definitely a cleaner way to wipe your ass.
Sure.
Yeah, 100%. So
This is stupid.
Yeah, I was baffled by the exact question Harris had. How are you supposed to do this? Like it doesn't make sense. And this dude is using it at his house. You standing up, spraying your ass at your own house? No, I'm not. I would rather get in the shower at that point. It's ridiculous. Stupid. I didn't know somebody who every time they shit, they would take a shower.
What?
Yes.
You said what?
Every time they took a shit, they would go take a shower. They would wait until they were home.
That seems.
I don't have the intestinal fortitude for that. So no.
They've made $107,000.
I mean, are you surprised at this point, right? Like, people throw their money
people
away on dumb shit all the time.
Yep. That's amazing. It's amazing. All right. Well, I won't ask the obvious question of whether Mike is going to buy one. I mean, it's clear that he's into it, so that's fine.
I've used the bidet. It's I'm good with an old fashioned.
I would totally switch to a bidet. That's fine. I don't give a shit. I'm just not using a spray can on my ass. I'm not doing that. Fuck you.
I used the bidet and then I still wiped my ass because like it was like
wet.
Wet.
Okay, like yeah, you can't just pull your trousers up right out. Wow, let's go. Like, nah, yo, come on, knock it off.
Right. But
I mean, they still had toilet paper in there. All right.
Right.
But that's
and
the point.
in that story, if you look all the way at the bottom at the company, the two guys, right? The founder is like, I was tired of toilet paper, so I found a better way. Huh? You're gonna use this and not wipe your ass from all the soup?
The soup.
Well,
Look.
it says use 1 to 2 sheets of toilet paper to dab yourself dry. Feel the clean and refreshing wonder of Wonder Spray.
So now I got to now I have to have my pants around my ankles like a 4-year-old at a urinal to make sure that my pants don't get wet from using your stupid ass product. I'm not doing that, yo. I'm not doing that.
You take your pants off.
You know what? Thank you, George Costanza. No encumbrance. That's insane. You just hang your pants on the hook. They have it there. That's what it's there for.
And just don't forget to put them back on.
Yeah, that's a problem. It'll really fuck your day up.
What is this?
Amazing.
The golden spray? That seems
nope. That's
very wrong.
Yeah, horribly named.
Rose scented walls and an additional pressure mode.
No.
I'm sorry, what?
No. Nope. Nice try. Fuck you. This is fake. I refuse to believe this is real. All right, Micah, take it away.
Olivia Munn is in talks to return to G4. Munn was one of the original G4 crew.
I don't believe that's
not
true.
Really, no.
That's not true at all.
No, it isn't. But
the fuck are they talking about? IGN. IGN is about as old as G4, if not older. How the fuck did...
Back when it was Ignition Entertainment? Anybody remember that?
Ignition Entertainment? I don't.
No. You old as shit. God damn.
Jesus Christ.
Munn was one of the... Before parting ways with her G4 series Attack of the Show to become an actress on the big and small screens. The Wrap is reporting that Olivia Munn is in final talks to sign a multi-year deal with G4, a pact that will include a development deal and has both on and off air components. As an actress, Munn no one cares.
No.
So is this going to get you to tune into whatever this new G4 is? I mean, we kind of, when we first talked about this, we kind of said that that's kind of what you need to distinguish yourself. Is you gotta hope that your personalities will get people to hop on whatever this G4 thing is going to be. I'm on record as saying it's going to be an online platform.
Yeah, like what even is it? It's not going to be a TV channel, right?
It would be foolish to be a television station.
No one has TV. Oh, they do. Like you have television, right?
I have cable, yeah, but like,
yeah, you're the
no
only
one's going to watch that on cable. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have, like, this has to be like an IGN, like a GameSpot, like a Polygon. All of those websites focused on video games, and then they just kind of branched out into all of geekdom, right? This is,
and G4 did have a website,
yeah.
Also,
so
why bother?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta. This is what they need to do. Is what I'm saying. You need to get those old G4 personalities that people like, and try to get the nostalgia feels to get people hooked in while you do whatever it is that you do. You know what I mean?
Who are the big players on G4.
Um,
I never watched G4.
Adam Sessler, Morgan
yeah.
Webb, Kevin Pereira, like you said, Olivia Munn, Blair Herter, Blair Butler, and then there was a couple other women on that show.
Was it mostly just video games?
It's weird. It was ZDTV, which was all like a very serious, like tech news.
I remember
Had
ZDTV.
Leo Laporte and all of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
like,
Tech TV still fucking exists on the internet, like on like YouTube or some shit.
and
was
that's
the one
what
that-
G4 will be.
This
Then
is
it
why
was
you
Tech TV.
install a hard drive.
Yeah, they kind of dabbled into video games for a while, but then it kind of became what sci-fi is now. SYFY.
They started having like original programming like Code Monkeys and shit like that.
I remember
Yeah.
Code Monkeys. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, but they're gonna have to be totally different than what they were before, because there's so much for what they are. There's way more content on the internet, on fucking YouTube alone.
Yeah, I guess that's probably my
Back then.
my interest in this, right? Is how are they going to compete, right? Like, now, granted, they're going to have a lot more money. They're going to be able to immediately have like a big studio and, sound and video people and be able to do a lot of, maybe original content like Code Monkeys or some other stuff like that they could bring back. But are people going to pay for this? Like, okay, let's say it's not on a TV station. Well, if it's not on a TV station, then it's probably going to be on YouTube. And if it's on YouTube, like, is all their content going to be free? Is it going to be like podcasts? Is it going to be some sort of like network of shows or whatever? Like, are people going to pay for that? Like something like not as expensive, but like something like an HBO where it's on like Roku and things like that. Like, I'm just interested to know how they are going to compete talking about nerdy tech shit when you're right, Terrence. Like, all of that shit exists for free on YouTube. And there's so many big names on there. Those platforms for free.
Do you remember Revision 3?
Yeah, that was kind of like a talk show or whatever.
Revision 3 was a multi-channel network on the internet.
Right. Wasn't
That's what I believe.
like that douchebag who created Dig was on? Kevin Rose?
He was on G4 at one point.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't care for him.
That's what I'm thinking this is going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be the new Revision 3, right? Revision 3 had a bunch of
What's the other? I know. I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off. What's the other network that's actually still around? They did Red versus Blue.
Oh, that's
Rooster Teeth?
Yeah, Rooster Teeth.
No, it's Rooster Teeth, but they're under something else, if I'm not mistaken. They're under like an umbrella.
Oh, that I don't know. Rooster Teeth is incredibly popular, though.
Machinima? Is it Machinima?
I thought Machinima went away.
Machinima's under something also.
I thought Machinima got bought and then like closed down or something. But again, like that's a perfect Machinima's a perfect example. Like they were a big thing online. They were kind of their own thing. They got kind of eaten up, and then I think they just kind of disappeared.
Other media is
Machinima is owned by Warner, or was.
and other media. So it's Warner, AT&T Warner, other media, and then it goes down from there.
Yeah, and Machinima does not exist anymore. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if this is sort of the relaunch of things like G4 or Machinima and things like that, where you have this like little mini network of shows that, are very like nerd centric. Because I mean, look, in the midst of the pandemic, it's probably easy to go, we don't need it. But there's going to be, my guess is there's going to be such a massive desire for fresh content when everything goes back to normal. So maybe this is the right time to do that. I don't know. I mean, it's smart from a business perspective. It's pretty smart.
People say you don't need it, but I mean, like, it's just another opinion, Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right. Exactly. I'm just saying, like, the only argument I could see against it is, do people have space for it? like the fields are incredibly crowded, but I don't know. It only takes good backing and quality money, and good personalities to just jump to the top of the list. So then it doesn't matter if it's crowded or not.
I wouldn't mind seeing Adam Sessler back.
He ain't coming back. I guarantee you, that motherfucker ain't coming back.
He's the one with the really good vocabulary.
He is old and over it.
Yeah.
What is he, almost 50?
If not, I don't know if I don't know. He might be.
He's older than us. Probably a couple of years.
By the way, that's another thing.
He's 46.
But that's another thing.
Feet? Get the fuck out of here. Adam Sessler is not 6 feet tall. Get out of here.
I'm 6 feet tall if Adam Sessler is 6 feet tall.
I just found that fucking Max is 6'4".
Yeah. I couldn't believe it.
He's a giant.
Christ. The fuck? Yeah, this is look. If it's free, I'll check it out. I'm not paying for it. Like, just to see
I'm
what
gonna
it
check
is.
this out, but I ain't paying for nothing.
No.
Yeah.
The G4 don't have that kind of cachet for me to open up my wallet.
Yeah.
That and therein lies. I think that's true for a lot of people. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not against it. I just find it interesting that it's coming back at this time. All right, next up.
Next up, the producer of the X-Men animated series talks about reviving the series for Disney Plus. Reviving the series. About a year ago, we learned that the creators of the classic 90s X-Men animated series were in the process of trying to revive the show, which got fans super excited. Well, it looks like they've actually made some progress on that! Exclamation point. During a recent appearance at a virtual Wizard World panel, original series producer and director Larry Houston reveals that he had talks with Disney Plus about making this revival a reality. Quote, "We've had talks, but that's about it. We've made a conversation, and it's up to them to make the decision, but we've let them know that we're all available for whatever you want." Look, hey,
we ain't doing nothing else. And if you want to call us. Would you guys want to see a revival of this series? Like they create new episodes?
Like new episodes?
Yeah.
I would check it out. I mean, I don't know. Depending on, just depending on the quality. Like, it can't be like for me to check it out and stick with it, it can't be like the old series was. Because I've seen that, right?
Yeah.
Like, no doubt the quality will be good. Curious to see what kind of designs they'll go with. Curious to see what kind of stories they'll tell. Because I'm not up on X-Men, right? Like, most of my X-Men knowledge comes from this TV show.
I mean, I think it's true for a lot of people, to be honest.
Right. So, I would watch it. I would give it a shot, but, we'll see.
Yeah. I enjoyed the original series. I'm not going to lie. It got really dumb by the end, like real bad.
Yeah, it got super like the animation moved from like one third world country to another, and it was like really bad.
Yeah, it was pretty trash. And they changed the voice actors too.
Yeah, some of the actors left, and I think Storm had like 3 actors.
I thought Wolverine changed as well. Like, he's just like a straight up Australian dude or whatever. Like, oh, good night, mate.
He was in the first episode.
Yeah, that was his original voice.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Something crazy like that. I'm like, that's not the voice I would have expected out of a Canadian, but sure. Really, really fucking West Canadian. So yeah, I'm okay with it. Like, if they wanted to bring it back and do something different, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to do an X-Men animated series, just do something completely new. You know what I mean? Just start with completely fresh animation, and do good storytelling, because that's the one thing Disney is not good at is animated storytelling. They're really bad at it. 9 times out of 10. It's all generally pretty fucking terrible. DC used to really be very good at that, and then for some reason they just stopped giving a fuck. And those are also terrible. So to me also.
Yeah, they're not bad. You just don't respect animation as a medium in storytelling.
No, that's not true. I don't respect DC. I don't respect, we'll talk about it. I don't respect doing the same thing over and over again with the same fucking 4 characters. That's old. That gets old.
Oh, okay, Marvel Cinematic Universe fan.
Yes, but at least they're real.
Yeah, you know why? Because you don't respect animation.
No, I said that for you. I said that for you.
Dummy.
I said it for you. I do respect it. I mean, you know, it's something people do. Some people do. Some people like it. It's fine. Some people like cartoons. I don't. I really can't get into cartoons at this point. I really can't. I don't care how good they are. This is a really good anime. I don't care. I don't know why. I just stopped giving a shit. I just stopped caring. It's not even that I don't respect it. I just don't give a fuck anymore. I used to watch anime. I used to watch all that shit. Like, I tried watching through the X-Men series. I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it. Like, I don't think I'm going to make it. And
you tried watching it as an adult?
Yeah, like recently. Like right before.
No. Yeah, no,
I made it 3 episodes. I was like,
I tried, man. I tried.
Nope. I tried to watch that Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh, from the 90s?
No,
Yikes,
yo,
dude.
It's not. It ain't working, yo. It ain't working.
No, no.
You just grow up. That's all.
Yeah, and that's not like
tastes change. I'm not even gonna say you grow up.
Yeah, you just taste change.
Like your taste change.
Yeah, I don't. I have a real I'm enjoying the Harley Quinn animated series. I can't watch one episode in one sitting. It takes me 2 sittings to watch a 30-minute.
I'm about to say, how long are they?
Nigga, it's 22 minutes.
I can't. I can't.
How?
I start.
Quibi is for you.
Yeah.
Maybe. But you know what it is? Like my attention span when it comes to animated programming is so incredibly low. I start getting really tired. I'm like, I'm starting to fall asleep. Like, and it's not because I don't think like the writing for Harley Quinn is bad. It's actually very good. It's like a surprisingly well done show. But I'm just like, I'll catch the rest of this tomorrow. Like, I just will.
Fucking weird.
I know. I don't know what it is. I think it's just my taste has changed, like, as far as animated programming. And again, like, I'll watch like a clip. My nephew was here a number of weeks ago, and he was watching Clone Wars, and I was watching it with him for like 15 minutes. I was like, this is like the animation and shit was like really dope. It looked really good, and I was just like, I'm never gonna watch this. I'm just never gonna watch this show. And it looked good. It has like all the trappings of something I would be interested in. I was just like, I'm never gonna watch this. I'm not going to. It will take me forever to watch it because every 30-minute show will take me 4 days. Like, no, I don't care enough. I just don't care enough. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I have a mental problem.
The next Batman animated movie.
I'll never see this.
Voice cast. I'll never see it. It is a Batman movie set in the 70s, and it's called Soul of the Dragon, and it sounds racist.
It sounds incredibly racist. Look, because it sounds racist, I might actually watch this.
No, you don't even. Just stop lying. Stop lying.
I might watch it.
No, you're not. You're not even considering.
Oh, no. I didn't even read the article. I didn't even read it. I know Michael Jai White is in this, but that's all I know.
Soul of the Dragon will voice David Guintoli, Mark Dacascos. He's probably Batman.
He is.
Mark Dacascos, Kelly Michael Jai White, and James Hong. The Dark Knight is headed to the 70s for his latest animated adventure, the upcoming Batman Soul of the Dragon.
Unacceptable.
That's the
unacceptable.
Exactly. I agree with you. That was unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
The film is an original tale rather than based on a specific comic book storyline that sees Bruce Wayne face a deadly menace from his past with the help of 3 former classmates.
From his past? How old is this nigga?
Yeah, what the fuck? Is that Bruce Lee?
Martial artists Richard Dragon, Ben Turner, and Lady Shiva.
I think that Bruce Lee character's name is O Sensei.
He's not Richard Dragon.
Oh, maybe it's Richard Dragon.
I'm assuming he's Richard Dragon, Dick Dragon. Michael J. White is Ben Turner.
Yeah, he's Bronze Tiger.
Bronze Tiger.
He's played Bronze Tiger
before
in live action before.
This nigga said Dick Dragon. You fucking asshole.
Lady Shiva is pretty much like the one of the two top martial artists in all of DC, right?
Sure.
James Hong is Sensei.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense. Sensei, generally an older person, a teacher. James Hong, he's an older guy, right? And
Sure.
Bruce Timm is executive producing with Sam Liu, known for Reign of the Superman. Okay, all right, I know these people.
The fact that Bruce Timm, in all honesty, the fact that Bruce Timm is producing that. No, I didn't say I was going to watch it. Relax. That bodes well for the quality of this.
He produces a lot of those things.
Yeah, but he ran it for a long time when they were actually good, in my opinion. What do you mean? He did. All right, whatever. You're the only one who's watched through all of them because you're a sadist.
Because I appreciate.
Get the fuck out of here! No, get the fuck out of here! You were like,
art.
oh, was that the reason? We could go back to that episode. You were like, I guess I'll go through it and finish all of this. Yeah, okay, whatever. Liar. You're just a completionist. Yeah, sure. Another Batman animated movie. Sounds awesome. Great. Good.
Yeah, I don't need
way to change it up, guys.
Movie, guys.
When people said to change it up, they didn't just mean put him in a different era. What the fuck, dude? Fucking lazy assholes.
Oh, shit. That's right. They're still doing it. New Mutants is apparently still being released in theaters in 2 weeks.
How? Yo, Disney can't wait to tank this movie. They can't wait.
Against all odds, the New Mutants, Disney and Fox's beleaguered superhero thriller that's been delayed numerous times in the past 2 years might end up being a film that revives movie.
They don't believe that.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see the next animated movie from DC. Oh, me and you too. Get the fuck out of here. This is nonsense.
Right. If this sentence doesn't tell you what Disney thinks about this movie, nothing will.
Right.
Though Disney has shuffled around theatrical plans for nearly every movie slated for release in 2020 and beyond, the New Mutants has curiously stayed put with the weekend of August 28th.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yo, Mulan is coming out on fucking video on demand or whatever,
Yep. Yeah, they're tanking
and
it,
this
right?
shit is coming out in theaters for 15 cents a pop.
They literally don't give a fuck if you see this or not.
For that later. Yeah, they really don't.
I find that to be hilarious.
Release it on Disney Plus for like $10 because no one's paying $30.
Oh hell
Disney
no!
Plus.
Yeah, just for free.
Right.
Just for free. I mean, this is actually hilarious, and it's a very slick move that they're using the pandemic as a way to just completely like, oh, nobody saw it. Oh man, was it bad? Oh, that's this pandemic got it. Whatever.
It can't be, yo. It can't be because they're releasing it in the middle of no man's land. Like literally, people can't go to the movie theaters. So they're like,
they can, right?
AMC
is still closed, right?
Yo, there's a story later. There's a story later on the docket that AMC is only opening 100 theaters around the country. 100, a sixth of the amount of theaters they own. Nah, ain't gonna be nothing open. No.
Yeah, people. I agree with you. People will go.
Dummies. How much do you think this movie makes?
Isn't Cam excited to see the New Mutants?
I think excited is not the word I would use.
Okay. I just remember his name in relation to the new.
Oh, he's been touting this as the next end game, I believe is what he's been saying. He's listening to this and just punching a wall right now. Yeah, I mean, look, with this coming out on the 28th, what do you think the opening weekend numbers are going to be for this movie?
28th is when? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Literally 2 weeks from now?
You think it makes $10 million?
No, I don't think it makes
No.
like $1 million. No, we're talking like hundreds of thousands, maybe.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Maybe.
I don't think it'll make $1 million. Nope.
That's fucked up.
It is. It is. They don't want this movie anywhere near them. That's all that tells me. They don't want it anywhere near them. No.
What is it rated? PG-13?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just like all the other Marvel movies. No, they don't give a fuck about this movie. I just want to see it. I don't want to pay for it. Look, just put it on Disney Plus.
I don't even want to see it.
Oh, I do. I want to see how bad a movie was that they were like, yo, throw it into the fucking fire of the pandemic instead of putting it out.
I bet you it's better than fucking that last X-Men movie. I can't imagine it's worse.
Yo, I've seen one clip of one of those X-Men. It had to be the one that I didn't see, right?
Those are the one where they walk
in the
crippled
clip-
ass Professor X up a stair?
Yes. That's
How was that not the most offensive thing you've ever seen, yo? How? How was it not? It was fucked up.
What is this?
I could not believe they did that. I was like, yo, this is ableist as fuck. Like, come on, yo. And I find
You really think this is going to be as bad as that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yo, come on.
Yeah, yo. I do. I do.
You've been following it, so
I do. Like, but you made the right point. Why would they throw this movie to the wolves right now if it has a semblance of being decent? It's not. It's bad. It's real bad. I want to see it. I want to see how bad it is. Because
there are other countries are open, right?
Yes. So I guess it'll go to them as well.
So I'm assuming they're just gonna release it overseas and everything like that.
I
It'll
assume
make
so.
some money there,
Sure.
but here,
Nigga, this movie's not gonna make $1 million domestically. No. And you're right. The fact that they're putting Mulan on video on demand through Disney Plus says everything, right? Like, why don't you do that for this? Like,
I don't think anyone's gonna buy it.
no.
Like again, $5.
Yeah. Now I know they had some rules with this that like they couldn't put it on streaming without putting it in theaters or whatever. So that might be the part of the reason, just like contracts wise. But
Are they gonna do like a Netflix thing?
Because
Netflix that's they do that for like Oscar shit. Right?
yeah. They don't just put everything there. But
Right.
so there might be some like contracting stuff like who gets it first and it has to go to the theaters first and also all that stuff was written into the contracts before Disney even bought Fox. So that could be a big part of this. But again, they could delay it again if they wanted to. No theaters are really open. So it's not like people are chomping at the bit like the theaters are open, show us the movie. Like they're tossing it to the wolves because they want to get it off their slate. So
Unhinged movie's coming out on the 21st.
can't wait. I can't wait to see that movie. Not going to the theater to see it, but I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to watch Fat Russell Crowe act like a goddamn asshole for 2 hours. It's going to be awesome. I saw a new trailer today. It was great. All right, next up.
on the spectrum of streaming entities, Peacock is at least doing better than laughable little Quibi. God damn, who wrote this article?
Who wrote this? Me?
Wow.
But today the network made an announcement, all but ensuring that future generations will look back upon NBC's streaming platform as heroic if they don't fuck it up. Yo, who wrote this article?
Okay, I didn't read that.
MacGruber has been officially picked up to series at Peacock with a full 8-episode order. MacGruber is back, babies. Will Forte reprises his role as the classic SNL character who became a cult favorite with the 2010 film directed by someone whose name I'm not going to pronounce. Have you seen MacGruber?
Not funny.
I haven't seen it.
I've only seen the SNL skits.
I've never found those SNL skits funny.
I remember that the movie had a bunch of wrestlers in it for some reason.
I don't know. the watching that movie, that character in a movie, never interests me at all. I thought some of the SNL skits were decently funny, but not hilarious.
I don't think SNL skits translate well to live action film. I can't recall one.
Wayne's
that
World
was really funny.
I liked Wayne's World.
They made 2 of those, right?
All right,
Yeah.
that's it.
Wayne's World, Ladies Man.
No,
The Ladies Man was not funny.
I didn't think it was a good movie. I'm just naming
I'm
stuff.
talking about name a good one.
I mean, how many have there really been?
The Ladies Man.
It's Pat. Look, I think It's Pat is funny, actually. Like,
I think the character is funny.
The character or the movie?
it's been a long time since I've seen the movie, so I'm just gonna go with I found it funny at the time that I saw it. So it's been, I don't know, fucking 15 years since I've seen the movie. 20.
Night at the Roxbury.
No, that is not a funny movie at all.
Blues Brothers 2000.
No.
Oh, sorry. The Three Amigos. Okay, but that was back like
That was in 87.
Right.
Yeah. And that's also to the power of those 3 actors too.
Yeah, who was it?
Right.
It's Martin Short, Chevy Chase, and
Who was the last one?
what's
Damn,
that?
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. Right, like, oh really, a movie with the 3, like, arguably 3 of the funniest guys of their, like, 3 major comedians of their generation? Yeah, of course. It's funny.
Superstar.
No, that was not funny.
I never
at all.
liked that fucking
I never liked the character, yeah. It was annoying.
Smelling her underarms and shit.
That
Like,
shit's
all right,
gross.
all right.
That's not my kind of humor. I don't like that.
I don't like to.
Coneheads.
Coneheads is okay. Not hilarious.
No, it is not. No,
They also did that movie like so long after that was a like
That
a
was
big
weird.
hit SNL characters.
Like Coneheads was the 70s.
Right, and they did it in like the 90s.
Yeah, they did it in 1993.
Yeah, that's weird. 2 years before Panther came out. Strange. 90s was a weird time. Is that it? Are those the only ones?
Yeah, Blues Brothers, Wayne's World, Coneheads, Wayne's World 2, It's Pat Stewart Saves His Family, Blues Brothers 2000, Night at the Roxbury, Superstar, Ladies Man, and MacGruber.
The original Blues Brothers was good.
Yeah, that was
Not
funny.
2000.
Yeah, no, I think Wayne's World
Yeah,
is probably
MacGruber
the most
was-
successful one.
Yeah, this doesn't need to happen.
No,
No, fucking Blue.
Well,
Worldwide.
again, not for
box
me.
office revenue?
I look. It's a call. It does have a cult following, so I mean, whatever.
Worldwide, Wayne's World is the most successful.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It got a sequel.
But yeah, I don't think those skits are funny. I think some of them are funny, but not for a movie. Like there's a reason why they're in a 5-minute skit. You know what I mean?
I get it.
So I take it no one is seeing MacGruber.
No, I'm not going to be the guy watching the MacGruber TV show on Peacock. No.
Are you gonna watch Larry Wilmore's new show on Peacock?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. I've
Oh,
never
he's
listened to
getting
his
a-
podcast.
His podcast is very, very good.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
He's getting a is that Sonny back in the truck up for all those motherfuckers? What is going on?
I don't know what happened.
I am just simply saying.
His podcast is very good, and it was announced recently that he is getting a late night talk show
Oh,
on a late night style talk show on Peacock.
oh, good for him. I liked his show
Actually-
on Comedy Central.
That made me download the Peacock app because I
Okay.
want to watch that show.
And I was watching.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
What was that show? They showed the first episode for free, and then they was like, "If you want to watch the rest of it, you got to pay." I was like, "Fuck you!"
for
It's
on
good
Peacock.
on Peacock. Yeah, what was that show with the dude is? I guess he gets framed for kidnapping a woman. It's on.
Every white man's fantasy.
That's
What the
weird.
hell is the name? I think you've seen it. Okay,
Framed for kidnapping someone?
or like killing her. Yeah.
Sounds like a Liam Neeson movie.
No, he would fall in love with the woman, and that's why he would give up his life of crime. Whatever.
What is the name of that show? The Capture.
I've never seen that.
The
Yeah.
Capture. That sounds like something that would be on NBC.
Look out.
I think it's a
Capture.
BBC. I think it's a BBC show.
No, I've never
A
seen it.
slap.
Yeah, it's on CCTV. He like apparently abuses this woman and kidnaps her, but he's like, nah, I ain't do this shit. And he's got to try to clear his name.
No.
It looks interesting, but like they only showed the first episode, and then it's like $7.99. I was like, I thought Peacock was free, nigga.
I thought it was.
It is, but if you want to see that show, and there's other original content, then you got to pay something like $7.99 a month.
Nah, I'll stick to.
I gotta pay.
Y'all niggas lied to me.
I gotta pay to see Larry Wilmore's show. I ain't watching it.
You can deal with his podcast.
It might be paid because if it's original, it's a possibility. Like there's a whole bunch of other shit that you can watch for free. But
yeah, I'll stick to watching, Harold and Maude or whatever other shit they have on Peacock. But I'm not paying for any.
Downton Abbey, Yellowstone.
Yeah, I'm not paying to see anything else.
2.5 Men. Why is it? Okay. Anyway.
Weird. All right. Next up, Micah. Oh,
next up, Gareth Davis to helm Tron 3 with Jared Leto. Oh my God.
So Carrie, who is often on the show, is really excited about this, but then she read the rest of the headline. She was like, well, this is some monkey paw bullshit, isn't it? It's like, that's what you get. Oh yeah, you're going to get Tron 3, but Jared Leto's going to be in it.
Who the fuck is he playing?
I think he's supposed to be the villain. I think. Maybe not. Who knows? I didn't care for Tron Legacy. I just did not think it was a good movie. I thought it was, not just like mediocre. I thought it was legitimately bad. It had some really cool moments. It looked cool. I don't know why they did the de-aging with, Jeff Bridges. I thought that was really bad. I don't know what they're going to do. The end of Tron Legacy was, they like some of the characters made it out and were in the real world who were, actual programs. So I don't know. Just go back into the fucking Tron world and do cool shit. But I'll see it on Disney Plus. I'm not paying to see this movie. No.
I have no desire to watch Tron ever again.
It's fair.
I didn't see the first one when I probably should have seen it. I saw it close to when the sequel was about to come out.
Damn.
And I was not impressed.
No, you would not.
Nigga, that shit came out in 83.
Yeah.
I think.
And 82. You are always within one.
Yeah, I saw that when I was a kid, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it probably like 85 maybe, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on, but this shit looks amazing. And like, then you go back, you're like, this is not good.
Then you go back and you're like, I don't know what's going on, and this shit looks terrible.
Yeah. Also, the story is shit.
Yeah, it's not a very good movie. It is. It just looks great for it to have come out 40 years ago.
Right.
So there you go.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't think I care.
Well, this guy is apparently like an art house guy who has received 6 Oscar nominations.
Yeah, he did
one for Best Picture. So.
Yeah, he did Lion, which apparently was really good.
What is that?
There you go.
That's the one with what's his name? The Indian dude. I can't remember his name. But
on the boat?
No, you're thinking of
Life of Pi.
Life of Pi.
Oh, yeah.
No,
wasn't he in that too?
No, that's a different Indian person, you racist.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Slumdog Millionaire. Isn't that the one you're thinking of?
No, that's not what I'm thinking of.
Life of Pi. He wasn't in Life of Pi?
No. And no, it's not the guy who does the show on Netflix about the news. Not that guy. The other Indian. It's a different Indian guy.
Hassan Minhaj or whatever his
name is. That's Hassan Minhaj.
No, what's the other dude? The dude from Slumdog Millionaire. He wasn't in Life of Pi?
Dev Patel.
Yeah, there you go.
He wasn't.
No, he was not in Slumdog Millionaire. No, he was. Yeah, he was. He was. It's the same Indian guy. He was Slumdog. Yes, that's his character's name, Slumdog. Who was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I've never seen Slumdog Millionaire. I've never seen it.
We are just ignorant niggas, yo. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
What was his character's name? Slumdog? I don't know.
Yeah, first name Slum, last name Millionaire, middle name Dog.
Didn't he legitimately go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Wasn't that the whole thing?
Yeah, I think it was based on a true story, right?
I don't think it was based on a true story.
It was based on it's an adaptation of a novel. So
okay.
Adaptation of a novel.
So Slumdog made his way out of the slums and made it onto Who Wants to Be a Millionaire India.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
I actually
So
really
Dev Patel was not in Life of Pi, is what you're saying.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. But he was, I think. I'm pretty sure he was not. I thought it was like a kid.
Don't you love how Jay just says shit with authority?
No, because I thought it was true.
Hell well, he does not know for 100% for sure.
If I'm 99% sure, which doesn't make me necessarily right, I'll say that shit. If I'm 90% sure, I'll say
you would be an excellent politician. You really would.
Okay, he wasn't, but the character's name was Pi Patel.
Close enough.
Like, what the fuck? All right. Whatever.
See?
You didn't know.
You weren't born here. You're not a legal citizen. You can't be VP. So I heard. I mean, I don't know. Like, I just throw it out there. That's what you do, right? You just throw shit out there. Just sprinkle the atmosphere with bullshit.
I hope nobody pays attention.
Maybe I should run for president. Sounds awesome.
All you got to do is lie for 3.5 years and nobody will call you on it.
Except for an old Indian man who's had just about a fuck enough. What do you think about all this lying? Excuse me? Who? Me?
And then he repeated the shit.
He was like, you, nigga. Yo, he literally was like, you. Who? You. Fuck you.
Yeah, you going to you have any regrets for lying for the 3.5 years? He's like, who? You, nigga. He's like,
next question. Yo, he didn't even acknowledge it. He was like, next.
Nothing. I said if it was a woman, he would have went off.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I thought a white man asked him that question.
He's a bitch.
Because one, white men are just like bold for some reason.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have no right to be. And two, the fact that the question even got out there and was repeated.
Yeah.
I figured a white man said that shit.
Yeah. I was hoping Jim Acosta would say it. He gonna say it on his last day. He don't give a fuck.
He probably didn't know he wasn't white.
Maybe not.
He probably couldn't see. He was far away. He was sitting in the back. He was sitting in the back.
And that dude was sitting with complete fuck you energy too. He was just like,
yeah, he was just lounging.
nigga had his foot up on the chair. Like, let me ask you a question, my nigga. I got a question for you.
All that lying that you were doing. The lying that you were doing.
Yeah, like full stop. That shit was amazing. Amazing. That you'll never see that guy at the White House press conference again. Look, you only get one.
Yeah.
He was probably like, well, today's my retirement. So
no, he said on his Twitter page, he's like, I've been wanting to ask him that for 5 years. That's what he tweeted out.
That's awesome.
That's
good.
funny.
It's a good question. Movie and TV news this week. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot is in the works, and as a drama. So you guys remember that trailer that guy put out independently, that sort of drama version of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So apparently that caught the eye of Will Smith, for obvious reasons. I mean, it was pretty well done.
It was well done, yeah.
But... and so, that guy, Morgan Cooper, is set to, he's set to co-write the script, direct, and be credited as the executive producer for this.
Here's the thing. I'm rooting for everybody black, but I don't need it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Like, that's like making Martin a fucking drama.
Yeah, I mean, it is an interesting premise. Like, I did like the trailer. I thought it was really, really quite well done. I don't know, and the article makes this point too. I don't know what kind of staying power the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as a drama has, right? Like,
yeah, I don't know what kind of staying power that has. And there was, aside from Aunt Viv being swapped out, that cast is a special cast.
Yeah.
and I don't like. It's just it's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in name alone, right? This is a complete. It's gonna. It's. I guess it's the same story.
Yeah,
I guess, but like you're just using the name,
right?
Is it going to be called The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as a drama?
That's a fucking weird drama.
I think it's just called Fresh Prince.
I mean, I don't have a problem with this. Even if I didn't want to see it, I would have to watch it given the company I keep. And like when this first came out, she swore up and down it was for real. Like,
I mean, it looked pretty high quality.
No, it was very well done.
It did. Oh, it's called Bel-Air.
Oh,
apparently.
okay.
It's called Bel-Air. All right, that's fine.
Well, that was the name of the trailer. So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. So yeah, who knows? But I think this would probably be better suited as like a film, like a one and done.
I thought you were going to say a show on Quibi.
Like a one and done film about this kid trying to, I don't know, make it out of his surroundings, and you can have a nature versus nurture like story, sure. Or you can like there's ways that you can go, but like a whole series of it, I don't want something that is associated with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to be like This Is Us, right? Like I don't want to be crying every week knowing that this is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There's one scene where you cry from watching the Fresh Prince.
I don't watch that scene anymore. I've seen it enough times. I don't need the emotional fucking heavyweight punch that scene tends to deliver every single time I watch it. No. Anytime people post it, I'm like, next, go fuck yourself. Nope. Not today. It's too early for that. Yeah. Also, the story behind that is also fucking heartbreaking to me. Like, it makes me feel very good. Like, do you guys know the whole story behind that scene? Like, when they were doing that, like James Avery is like, Will Smith was basically like, I don't know if I can like do such a dramatic scene, right? Like, cause they, I think
I have heard this one. Yeah.
Like, they had like moments of drama in the show, but not like anything super duper heavy. I think until that, and James Avery's like, just, fucking give it all you got or whatever. And on that take, he did it. And when he hugs Uncle Phil at the end, James Avery whispered to him, he was like, now that's acting. I was like, yo, come on, yo. James Avery was so fucking good. He was just like, that's what you were supposed to do.
He was like, now that's how you drive.
Right.
That's probably where he got that fucking, because I believe half fucking Bad Boys was ad-libbed.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
There ain't no fucking script. Yeah. I did hear that story.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome story.
And the scene where Carlton was about to bang off on a nigga because he got shot.
Yeah.
Will Smith got shot. And Will was like, yo, give me the gun.
Oh, in the hospital scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great scene.
You owe me, give me the gun, Carlton.
Yeah.
That was a funny meme.
Shit,
he is.
Black
like,
as shit,
yo, my cousin got shot. I'm about to pull out the blicky on all these niggas.
He was ready. He didn't even wait. He went and got a gun immediately. Like, yo, fucking relax.
Where do you get a gun, Carl? Where do you get a gun? Well, I mean, I guess you can go to like a Walmart or something.
Can you buy the blicky at Walmart? I thought they only had like rifles and shit.
Shotguns and long guns. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know they had the you could buy a 9 at fucking Walmart. Seems odd. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this works out. I am.
There's one thing I don't want from this. I don't want any cameos from the original cast.
I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that.
If a cameo from anybody in that cast, Will Smith included, is in this thing, it's gonna take me completely out of it, and then you're gonna ruin it.
And if James Avery shows up, that will be fucking interesting.
If James Avery shows up, you better call fucking Venkman and
the Ghostbusters. What the fuck are you doing? I will say, when they show who plays Uncle Phil in this, I was like, that guy's not James Avery. Like, That's all I could think. It was like, you have massive shoes to fill and you are not filling them at all. Like at all. Just at all. Yeah, it'll be interesting. What actually is the most interesting thing about this is how people respond to it, right? Like, if the quality of the show if the trailer is any indication to the quality of the show, it looks like it'll be very good. But I'm interested, will people even give it a chance because it's not a comedy, right? Like, we grew up with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it was a comedy and it was fun and it was light most of the time, and it just worked. Are we ready for like you said, Michael? Like, do people want a This Is Us version of that? That seems like a lot.
But at the same time, people like This Is Us is one of the most successful television
right.
shows ever.
I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. I'm interested to see what the response is. AMC theaters to reopen for 15 cents a ticket on its first day. What's that?
Yeah, and you didn't see this, Monica.
No, I did not.
Yeah. So AMC Entertainment, the owners of AMC Theaters, said Thursday that it expects to open its doors to more than 100 cinemas, or about a sixth of its nationwide locations on August 20th, with throwback pricing for that day. The chain touted the reopening as, quote, movies in 2020 at 1920 prices, which all I could think was, yeah, that's just after the fucking 1918 pandemic, right? Like maybe you shouldn't have gone there, dude. Like maybe you should have thought about that. I mean, I feel like people were still dying in 1920.
In 1920, it was taper. It was the end. It was coming to the end.
Right.
In 1920.
That's not where we are.
Like, we ain't in the end. Not here. Not in the States.
You better sell that 15 cent bullshit in South Korea where people believe in science. Like, this is America, Jack. Like, get out of here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's cool or whatever. I mean, these are all throwback movies. They're not like the main, like you're not getting like the big
movies from the 1920s.
Right, it might as well be. But a bunch of like throwback movies. So you're not going to get New Mutants and things like that. Cause they don't debut in the theaters until the 28th. And then like Tenet is September 3rd. So but yeah.
So is someone going to get to see, Unhinged for 20 cents? Cause that comes out on the 21st.
No, I think it's just the 20th.
They don't have like Thursday showings.
I don't know.
Midnight or whatever the fuck.
During its opening promotion, AMC will show catalog films including Ghostbusters, Black Panther, Back to the Future, and Grease. And after the first day, those older films will continue to play for $5 a piece.
$5.
I mean,
I'm not paying $5 to see Grease.
I like Grease.
I've never seen it.
You fucking asshole. I just rewatched Back to the Future the other day. That movie is still very good. It's also fucked up. Like,
it's like that's where that was the genesis for all that incest porn that you see.
Yeah, I don't like that.
When is mom trying to fuck him?
Yeah, and then she kissed him, and she was like, "This is like kissing my brother." That's really weird. And he was like, "Yeah, could you not?" Like, not really trying to fuck my mom in the back of a fucking Oldsmobile or whatever. But
you like how Marty McFly taught black people how to jam?
Yeah.
That new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this.
Like, nigga, you just stole Chuck Berry's whole shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. But what's a part of that movie that I didn't realize is Marty McFly's life fucking sucks. And the whole premise of the movie is he goes back in time, changes shit, comes back to the present, and his life is awesome now. And they're like, nah, we're just going to leave it. Like, isn't the second movie about like, yo, you can't change the future. That's fucked up. Don't change how shit worked out. He's like, nah, but in the first movie, like, my life sucks, so I'm going to just fix everything. Like, they just changed shit. Like, his family, like, they didn't have, like, his dad was like, had like a shitty job and worked for Biff and everything else. When he came back to the present, like, his dad was cool as shit. Like, his mom and both of his parents are like hip. Biff is cleaning their car, and they're like, yeah, no, just leave it. That's fine. We'll just leave it the way it is. Everything worked out for us. So I was like, weirdly, I did not remember him just fucking up the timeline like Barry Allen and just moving on.
Yeah, but you know what? Like in this fantasy movie, that is the realest thing in it.
Oh yeah, I'm not changing my life to being shitty. I'm coming back and being rich.
I'm gonna be Biff.
Yeah, that's exactly how I'm gonna do it. I'm taking that almanac immediately, yo. Oh, that seems wrong. How many time travelers are there? There's just me. Fuck this. Nah, yo. I would be super rich. Fuck that. I would invest a couple of dollars in Amazon and get fucking paid. Absolutely. Crazy. Yeah, Marty McFly's an asshole, and so is Doc Brown. They really don't give a fuck about the timeline when it suits them. DC Comics and DC Universe continues hitting the button on fucking up. So DC Comics and DC Universe got hit with massive layoffs this week, which is interesting. Among those said to have losing their positions is editor-in-chief Bob Harris, who is the senior VP of publishing strategy and support services, Hank Canals, VP of marketing creative services John Whalen, VP of global publishing initiatives and digital strategies Bobby Chase, senior story editor Brian Cunningham, and executive editor Mark Doyle, who oversaw the rollout of Black Label graphic novels, have all been fired. Jim Lee remains as the CCO. I believe Bob Harris is the guy who was like the biggest cheerleader for the Snyder Cut. He got fired, so that's kind of interesting. What it sounds like to me is that they're getting ready to tank that entire fucking DC universe. Like not just the DC universe as far as the streaming app, as far as the movies. I think they're getting ready to strip it completely down after this Wonder Woman 1984 movie comes out and either reboot it with a couple of the characters intact or just go a completely different direction. The DC universe itself, the app, is said to be, quote, DOA as soon as the AT&T merger happened. Doom Patrol, Titans, and Stargirl were all, things that were exclusive to DC universe. All of those things, except for Titans, is all been moved off. Young Justice and Harley Quinn. I think Young Justice might still be exclusively there, but Harley Quinn is now on HBO Max. So yeah, they're pretty much killing DC Universe as well, which we kind of suspected. They say the majority of the staff for the DC Universe has been already laid off. So yeah, it's probably done.
Yeah, I mean, is what it is, I guess. I finished Harley Quinn today.
Oh, both seasons?
Yep.
What do you think at the end?
Good. It's really good. It leads to where you think it should for Harley and some of the relationships that she's in. It does a clever job of the first season did a pretty clever job of eliminating characters, and then the second season did a good job of bringing them back because characters die in this, right? Like she slits the Penguin's throat. She bites his nose off and slits his throat, and there are a couple other characters that just straight up die and don't come back. But then there are characters like something happens to the Justice League because you're probably like, yo, why is Harley Quinn just allowed to run amok?
Right.
Where the fuck is Superman and Wonder Woman and Batman? And they dispose of them in ways that are clever and smart because you can bring them back.
Okay.
So, yeah. You'll never know because you don't respect animation.
I just watched the show. Fuck off. I didn't finish it, though. I'm trying. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to finish that entire series.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. You're right. I'll eventually watch 4 episodes. Last but certainly not least in movie and TV, Sony in talks to buy Crunchyroll from Warner Media for $1.5 billion. That's a lot of money.
A lot of weebs.
That's a lot of weebs. So I mean, that makes sense, right? I mean, Sony's home base is Weeb Central, so that makes sense. Is $1.5 billion too much? Not enough for Crunchyroll?
Whenever people say they watch anime, they say they watch it on Crunchyroll. So I don't think so. It's not like it's, you ain't talking Marvel money, right? You ain't talking $4 billion for one property.
Right.
You're talking $1.5 billion for the most famous, like the most prolific, widely used anime watching streaming app. So I don't think it's too much, but it's also Sony, right? Like they don't really make business decisions that I think are good. But,
no, they do not.
I'm not in business, so.
I think 1.5 billion is probably too much.
That's a lot of money.
Like it feels like it's probably too much, but at the same time, all it takes is for one of these fucking anime series to really super take off in the mainstream. And I feel like anime is right on the cusp of that happening, right? I don't know. Sony doesn't have anything. So, like, they really don't. Their movies are generally not very good. They have Spider-Man that they have to share profits with Marvel because they don't know how to make movies. So, yeah. I mean, Crunchyroll is probably pretty lucrative.
I just Googled Crunchyroll. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to pick another name. Crunchyroll worth, and take this with whatever grains of salt you might need to take it with. But this website says that it's worth like close to $100 million.
Then that is a way overpay. Good Lord.
Yeah.
But that seems incredibly low. $100 million?
Yeah.
I wonder how many, does it say how many actual subscribers it has?
$70 million users, 3 million paying.
3 million paying. Oh, because they have so much free shit.
They have free stuff. So 70 million people use the app, but 3 million pay for it. I don't know how much it costs.
I feel like you need to set up a better tier system, dude. Like 70 million people use your app and 3 million pay? Nigga, what kind of ratio is that? It's not even close. You know what? Sony once again fucked up. This is worth $3, yo. Like, knock it off. That's insane. 70 million people? That's crazy. That's super crazy. According to the information, Sony would add Crunchyroll to go along with its current anime streaming service, Funimation. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. A report that 1.5 billion is, quote, well above recent values for other niche streaming services. However, Sony has allegedly balked at paying that amount of money for a streaming platform dedicated to anime. So maybe they think 1.5 billion is too much too. But at the same time, like, the fuck is Warner Media doing with it? It's not even in HBO Max. So
some of it is.
Yeah, but very little. Like, very, very little. So we'll see.
But they also don't need to put everything on HBO Max.
I mean,
70 million people using it.
You know what? You're not wrong. Because apparently 6 people are actually paying for a Crunchyroll, which is Carrie and 4 of her friends. Like, god damn. That's crazy. But we'll see. We'll see. I think Sony will end up buying it. I don't know if it'll be for 1.5 billion, but that seems like a lot of money. All right. What the fuck brought to you by JTD?
So the link that you sent me was, come on, man. The link that you sent me led to the Daily Mail's homepage. So I decided that I would stall for time. This page fucking loads. And I decided to pick a story from the homepage. And the story that I I don't want your fucking.
It's amazing how every week I tell him to install a pop-up blocker or some sort of ad blocker, and he doesn't do it. Yeah, because
you don't control me.
you don't tell me what to do. Micah would also make a good politician, a stubborn one.
7 girlfriends who played Name That Tune with 90 other people are among 71 guests at a winery to test positive for COVID-19.
Good.
As experts warn summer parties are fueling rapid spread in rural areas.
I don't know where this is, but they're white as fuck. They're white as hell. Kentucky?
Ohio.
Damn it.
71 people tested positive for COVID-19 after attending an event at the Leisure Time Winery in Napoleon, Ohio last month. Katie, spelled Kati.
I don't care for
You
that.
had the E at the end? At least?
Katie Finn and 6 of her girlfriends were among the guests who fell ill. Finn said she was shocked by the outbreak.
What?
Because everyone was practicing social distancing.
No, they fucking were. Y'all were drinking, my nigga. Like, no, you weren't. Yo, come on.
You can't drink through a mask and you're inebriated. and you're probably all 90 white women.
Yeah. They were drunk. They were drunk. They didn't have their masks on. They were probably touching each other, arms around each other, all this shit, crying, singing Sweet Caroline for some goddamn reason. Yeah, that's why you got the virus, dum-dums.
So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, fine with that. Did any of them die?
Not yet.
All right. Check back next week. I don't care. Too stupid. You're too stupid to live. All right, Terrence, what did someone shove up their penis?
Man sticks a phone charger up his penis.
JTD is nothing if not consistent.
But tells doctors he swallowed it. Whatever. Patient who rammed it.
Nah, yo, I swallowed it. How did it get into your urethra, my nigga?
It went through my digestive system, and then it broke the bad stuff down, and then I had to pee it out, and it just got stuck.
You know what?
I was trying to pee it out.
You know what? I'm the idiot. You're right. I don't understand anatomy. You're right.
A patient who rammed a 2-foot mobile phone charger cable up his penis for sexual gratification tried to fool docs by claiming he had swallowed it. The 30-year-old arrived at his doctor's in this place,
China,
with the unusual ailment. He told the medics that he had ingested the wire, prompting them to launch a fruitless search. It was only, how did he pull this shit off? He told the medics that he had ingested it was only when an x-ray on the operating table was taken that it became clear the wire was in the 30-year-old's urinary bladder. He got the whole thing in his bladder.
This is China, right? This is China.
No, it is not China.
Well, then it's India because
yes.
All right, there you go. I only had 3 guesses: China, India, or Japan. Like that's it.
It's India. Stunned surgeon.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Waliul Islam.
Yeah, you got it.
That he could have done away with the surgery if he had told us the truth. I could go with the easy Will Smith joke, but I'm going to refrain. He added the patient came to us with severe abdomen pain and told us that he had consumed a cable by mistake. How?
I mean, just say you're already lying, right? Like, just say that the cable looked tasty, and I wanted to try it. I've never had cable before. I wanted to try it.
Is it a network cable? Oh no, it's a phone charger.
It's a phone charger cable, but he shoved it up his urethra, and it made it all the way into his bladder, the whole thing.
Here's my question.
That hurts. When we operated him, there was nothing in his gastrointestinal tract, Dr. Islam said. The embarrassing patient had a habit of inserting cables and other stuff through his penis for sexual, so.
Does this actually feel good?
No. I can't.
It can't, right?
It can't possibly feel good.
I mean, like, peeing feels good, right? Like, oh, I got to take a piss. And then you take a piss and it's just like, right? Like, maybe people shove it up there, pull it out. You know what I mean? So that it's like, oh, this feels so good coming out, right? I don't know. I know you're not supposed to kink shame, but like, no.
No. Disagree. Kink shaming is my kink. Get the fuck out of here. These people are
5 days
creeps.
after he shoved a fucking cable up his penis.
5 days. 5 days? How, yo? How do you?
The patient was of sound mental health.
No, he isn't. Agree to disagree.
Nah, yo.
Like the beginning of the cable's got like extra shit on it.
Well,
Like,
I think he cut it off, right?
oh, okay. So he was being reasonable.
Put a
God.
condom on the cable. How does this work?
I don't understand sounding. So it just goes straight into your pee hole. Jesus fuck Christ. You ever gotten soap in there? Like, that's the worst thing ever, right? Like, that's the worst thing that's ever happened. This dude is shoving a USB cord. A USB cord, my nigga. That's insane. No.
He's got to have a high threshold for pain. There's no fucking way.
Or a low threshold for fucking logic. Like, I don't understand it, yo. No. This is definitely some shit that Rashawn would do. Like, this is insane. I'm just gonna start adding random people's names to this. Wow.
What?
No.
I don't like any of this.
All right. Let me talk about why men are disadvantaged in society. All right, guys. What about men's rights?
MRAJ.
What's that?
MRAJ, right on brand.
That's right. That's me. That's me. I love men's rights. A woman quits job to earn 6 figures a month acting like a dog on OnlyFans.
Oh, yes.
See? It's not fair, guys. I mean, I guess DMX proved that like a guy could do it, but you have to have a rap career. 21-year-old woman, guess the race, quit her job to act like a dog full time. Now pulls in 6 figures a month.
What?
A month. She used to pretend to be a puppy, rolling around, fetching balls, and loved getting praised like good girl. During her 2 years,
6 figures in what?
In a month.
In bot? Like what the fuck?
Real money.
Real money bucks.
Real
what?
money.
Dollars?
Real money.
United States currency.
Yes.
Who is paying this woman?
Thirsty ass dudes.
People who stick fucking charging cables up their pee holes.
Bingo. While looking at a dog. Apparently. I don't fucking know, man. During her 2 years as a optician, 2 years as an optician, Jenny started an OnlyFans account where she posted, quote, vanilla content for the first 18 months. It was only when she met 2 men in Chicago who told her more about the pet play scene that she decided to learn more. Jenna explained, I feel like a dog. I just wanted to roll around, play fetch, get head scratches, run around, and play. All of that. I've always acted like a puppy, but not in a sexual way at first. Okay. I used to pretend that I was a puppy when I was growing up. Okay. I really love praise. I love hearing good girl. It makes my heart melt every time. Okay. Looking back on it now, it's kind of always been there. I just didn't know there was a scene. I just thought it was my own personality. Okay. When it comes to pet play, the majority of girls do kittens, foxes, or rabbits, and the majority of puppies are men. Do you care to guess the state? Since we know it's the United States of America.
I already remember where it is.
I don't know.
It's like it's in the Midwest, where Andy lives in the Midwest.
He does live in the Midwest. He does. He's in a landlocked state. It's the Midwest. It's in Texas. This white woman, she charges $20 a month to subscribe to her uncensored OnlyFans content, where she chases after balls, walks around on a lead, and takes baths, often while naked. There's your $20. She added, there's been a big surge in my followers since I moved to doing puppy play content. And there's a picture of her laying in a puppy bed, that she probably bought with your money, you dumb, creepy fucks. You spending any money on OnlyFans?
No.
There's real porn out there for free. And I got a wife.
Right. Like, I don't understand spending money to watch a chick like take a bath naked. Like, I can literally, I could just go upstairs and just like be a creep and be like, no, just take a bath. I'll just stand here. Right? Like that. I could just do that for free.
I'll just stand here with my dick in my hand.
This is who you married. This is me. This is all of me. Right? This is the song. But I could do that. Or I could just watch HD video of a woman getting railed out if I want in a bathtub. Like, why am I paying someone to act like a dog? I own a dog. He gets on my goddamn nerves half the time. What the fuck? White people are really weird.
This is so bizarre.
Yeah, sorry, all you pro kink people. This ain't it, yo. This ain't it. And look, maybe it's just because we 40-year-old men, right? Like,
nah, yo. Nah, there's some 40-year-old niggas who are paying for her OnlyFans. Knock it off. Some nigga out there calling her a Rockweiler or whatever and just throwing cash at the screen. Like, no. I don't get it.
The most she's charged for one video was $1,200.
Yeah, I might have to get into pet play. I might have to get into pet play. $1,200
for one video.
I'll put on a dog mask and just lay in my tub. Give me $20. I find OnlyFans to be the most interesting thing in the world because it's digital whoremongering, I guess. Right? Like just people they're just out there like, I'm just gonna put a titty out there for $20. And I'm not mad at people making money off of it.
That's the thing. I look.
Do your thing.
Make
it's great.
All the money you can. Ain't no look. They're thriving in this economy right now. But the niggas that are paying for it is the ones I'm like, yo, y'all niggas are wild.
I don't get it.
I can't imagine,
I don't get it.
I can literally go to 17 different sites for free.
And again, watch women have sex. I don't get it. I
like
don't
the people that like this, like they want to fuck dogs, right?
No, I don't think that's true. I think they just want to. I think they want to fuck a woman who's acting like a dog.
I mean, yes, it's to get off on subjugating women.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah. Get off on subjugating women, but
why a dog?
There's a part of them that wants to fuck a dog. And they're just trying, and they're trying desperately to make that transition. And this aspiring entrepreneur is providing a service for a future, bestiality person.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up pet play on X videos. Is this like a thing? Like, is this a large thing? I mean, for her to make six figures, well, okay, this woman seems to be having a good time. Wow, if you search pet play on there's 43,000 videos. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these people seem to be dressed as some sort of foxes. There's a woman peeing like a dog. I don't know why people are into that. Okay, yeah. All right. There you go. There's a lot of people doing it. They're
the woman peeing like a dog. How's she doing it?
No, leg up.
No, that's not how female dogs pee.
No, but
Get out of here.
no, but I'm sorry, it's not accurate to what you were looking for in your pet play videos.
If you're gonna do it right. Don't half-ass it, whole ass. Like
I am. Wow.
Like Demetrius?
Yeah, whole ass.
Right. Demetrius is into pet play. He often dresses like a Rottweiler. Everyone knows this. Yeah.
If you're gonna act like a dog, then act like a fucking dog. Do your goddamn research.
There's a woman. There's a woman pulling a cart as a horse. Seems expensive.
What are you doing, yo? You gonna have to get the fuck off that site.
I just find all of this very interesting. I'll do more research for next week.
That shit
No,
is
I'm
like a
kidding.
public library. You just fucked up your whole algorithms for your next visit to X videos.
Nah, nigga. No. Trust me. No, I didn't. Incognito browser all day, every day. Knock it off. Yo, I swear to God, if I go there and there's a woman dressed as a horse, I'm gonna be pissed. I'll be real mad. Like things you do for the show.
It's so bizarre.
It's very weird, but at the same time, 6 figures per month is crazy. So I would say to this young entrepreneur, look, get your money, save up for a house, buy a car. That's a lot of fucking money, dude.
Hey,
that means she's making over $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what do I look like going to my tax guy and being like, yeah, I've got $1 million in revenue. Oh, really? What? Show's taking off? No, I dress like a fucking badger on OnlyFans and I get paid a lot of money. Yeah, I dress like a badger and people pay me to jerk off. Like, what the fuck, man? It's super weird. It's super weird. Yeah, speaking of that, trailers this week. Easy transition. The Devil All the Time, starring Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson. What's the guy who plays our Sebastian Stan? Bill Skarsgård. A lot of young actors, a lot of good up and coming actors, mostly from action movies and horror movies that you know. It seems to be about a preacher who's like trying to fuck a bunch of young girls or just one young girl that that Tom Holland doesn't approve of. I don't know. And then Tom Holland's like,
kill a creepy preacher.
Yeah, he's got to kill a creepy preacher. Oh, by the way, it's also starring John Connor from Terminator Genesis as well. So everybody's in this. It looks really good. It looks very dark. What did you guys think?
Yeah.
I probably won't watch it. At least not in this house, because there's one scene in the trailer where
yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that shit at all.
What scene are you talking about?
Fucking did not like it. I'm like, yo, why did you do that?
Where Robert Pattinson decides he doesn't want to be Batman anymore. He wants to be Spider-Man and dumps a bunch of fucking spiders on his face.
Oh, yeah.
But it looks interesting. If you guys tell me it's good and it's like not 2.5 hours, I would check it out.
Yeah, it's got that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that vibe.
So, because I like when people talk about religion, and I like when religion is used in ways that people don't necessarily approve of in our community. So yeah, tell me if it's good.
Yeah, September 16th on Netflix. Terrence, what'd you think?
It looks good. I'll check it out.
All right, there you go. Any other parting words there, gentlemen? Okay, that's it for us. We will see you guys next week for another episode.
See ya.
Take it easy.
Bye. Podcast where we talk about movie, TV, news, tech, and weird stories from around the internet.